Do you believe there are families blessed with the secret of living to 100, walking tall and healthy, while the rest just have to accept their fate? What if I told you the real secret of long life, without pain, without fear, has almost nothing to do with your genes, but everything to do with what you choose to do every day, starting right now? Let me tell you a story nobody expects. There's a man down the street, Mr. Smith, who is 92 years old. People in the neighborhood gossip that his family must have some magic gene, because, let's be honest, most of us don't know many folks who grow that old and still look fresh. But whenever they ask Mr. Smith about the secret, he just laughs and says, "No miracle, no genes. Most of my family didn't even see the doctor once a year." Living long is easier and weirder than you think, and I'll show you how you can do it too, even if you think your best years are behind you. Now, here's something that will make you sit up straight. Science has shown that our bodies go through dramatic changes around 3 ages: 34, 60, and then, boom, 78, especially after you turn 70. This isn't a slow, gentle roll downhill. Nope. At these moments, your body changes like flipping a switch, and for many, 70 feels like hitting a wall. Doctors in top journals say it's a real cliff. Chronic illnesses, invisible at 60, suddenly pounce. Arthritis, heart disease, cancer, and lung problems become common. In fact, 80% of seniors past 60 have some chronic condition, and after 80, the number jumps even higher. Is this just bad luck? Absolutely not. And if you stick around, you'll see the habits that help wise folks pass these so-called gates of old age with flying colors. Let's talk about what happens at 70. People say it's just an unlucky year. The research says otherwise. According to studies from Harvard and European institutes, there are predictable spikes in diseases. But also, some people pass right through, living pain-free for years. So where's the catch? It's here. Simple habits, repeated every single day. That's it. You have more control than you imagine. Have you ever heard a story of a friend who was fine until retirement, then faded away or seemed to get sick all the time? It's not random. Let me walk you through why some manage that transition and some don't. What makes the difference between a healthy 90-year-old who's the life of the party and someone who struggles at 65? A groundbreaking study found 5 forbidden doors you must never open if you want to make it to your 90s healthy. First, don't let your weight go wild, even just a few pounds up or down. It sounds so small, but research from the journals of gerontology says stable weight shows you're living a steady, balanced life, and that's huge for your heart, your gut, your sleep, your mood. The best part is you don't need a fancy diet, strange pills, or starvation. Just keep things simple, day after day, like Mr. Smith, who eats the same balanced meals, walks the same route, and always gets a good night's sleep. Does it sound boring? Maybe. Is it magic? Definitely. The second rule is easy. Don't drink or smoke. You've heard it all before, maybe from your kids or doctors, but this time, pay close attention. Decisions made today, even later in life, have a real and almost instant impact. Quit smoking this year, and your lung and heart risk dives, no matter how long you've smoked. Drop daily drinking, and your chance of cancer, high blood pressure, and liver disease plummets, straight from the World Health Organization and major medical centers. It's never too late for your body to bounce back. And that's no joke. Now listen closely, because this could save a life. There is something scientists now call the dangerous trio. It causes sudden deaths, everyone says, just happened. Cold weather, eating heavy meals, and big emotional swings or stress. These 3 combined spike your blood pressure, and the next thing you know, a quiet evening becomes an emergency. What does Mr. Smith do? He never gets angry at night. He eats calmly, keeps warm, and if something upsets him, he just says, "We'll talk about it tomorrow." It's almost too simple, but it works. Staying young also means not shutting yourself up indoors. There's real wisdom here, and doctors have proven it. Seniors who shut themselves away get sicker faster mentally and physically. But those who push themselves out, even when it's uncomfortable, who pick up new hobbies, who volunteer, who laugh with friends, who try painting or singing, or just walk in the morning sun, these people fight off dementia, depression, and diseases scientists still can't understand. You might be tired, but force yourself to join a club, find a group, or call an old friend. The benefits multiply every single time. And here's a secret you may not hear from your doctor. Don't be hard on yourself. The biggest killer isn't always the foods or the drinks. It's a heavy heart. Harvard Mental Health Letters have confirmed that a cheerful, positive attitude slashes the risk of chronic disease more than any supplement. So if you catch yourself frowning, angry, or regretful, forgive yourself, let it go, and focus on something that brings you joy. Laughter isn't just medicine, it's a lifeline. Let's look at food. Want to know what really works? One of the biggest studies ever, published in Nature Medicine, showed that changing just a few food habits at age 70 can add up to 6 extra years. Change them at 40, and you could add a whole decade, 10 years of good, healthy life. The single worst foods? Sugary sodas and processed meat. Yes, those sausages and hams. The best? Nuts, whole grains, fresh greens, colorful vegetables. Eat fish, beans, dairy, and white meats regularly, and keep your menu fresh. That matters more than any expensive supplement. The old people who live longest, European and American studies agree, eat a little of everything. No crazy diets. They eat what their garden gives them, and if they can't have 12 or more different foods a day, they aim for at least 2 dozen each week. They chew slowly, enjoy their meals, and never eat in a hurry. Did you know your digestion and your mood both improve just by eating slower? It's true, and doing that can help you feel full without adding extra pounds. You might think healthy food is expensive, but it isn't. Buy local, pick fresh, choose what's simple, and make sure your plate is filled with color. Old folks who reach 100 almost always eat beans and soy. Why? Because it's packed with protein, gentle on the gut, and lowers disease risk. Maybe you don't like beans, but try a little here and there. Your body will thank you. The evidence is crystal clear now. More than ever, simple steps work. Keep salt, oil, and sugar low. Walk every day. Smile even through the tough times. Sleep on time. Don't let stress poison your peace. And above all, stay curious. Most of the world's longest-lived people are not the strongest or luckiest. They're simply the most stubborn about sticking to good habits and the most playful about discovering new joys. By now, you might be wondering, could you put these steps into action today? Or is it too late? Should you even bother trying if you already have aches and gray hairs and memories of faster days? I want to say, with total confidence, it's never too late. The latest research from places like Johns Hopkins University, the Mayo Clinic, and the European Society of Cardiology all say the same thing. Start now, and your body will reward you. Your mind will brighten. Your next decade can be your best. So here's my challenge. Which of these steps will you start with today? Will you go for a walk this evening? Try a new food tomorrow? Call an old friend or join a new club? Or maybe, just maybe, will you decide today is the day you let go of old regrets and let happiness work its magic? Comment below what you're going to change or what you're proud to have stuck with so far. Subscribe for more real stories, bold truths, and wise advice straight from people who've lived to tell the tale. If you want to feel younger, happier, and more alive than ever in your golden years, this is only the beginning. Go ahead, ask yourself, what's stopping me from living wiser and living well right now?